What's going on, everybody? Had no idea there was a game. Figured since the Blazers were wrapping up the title today, we didn't even have a game. That's how exciting the postseason, Summer League season is. What up, Diego? All right. All right. Your boy Stumps just came in the game. Right with the ball. Drives around Ish's big body screen. Nice little left-hand layup.
Being the star in your role, right? Knocking down open shots, being a great screener, being a great communicator, all of those things are important.
I don't know who has the ball. Looking like, don't tase me, bro. Missed rebound. Neesmith went for the rebound, but Stumps grabbed him, kind of pushed him a little bit too much. He quickly raises his hand like, yeah, that was my fault.
It just opened up the entire lane.
And Wright took such a good angle. He went right into the screen and then...
What's going on, Ivy? How you living, bro? 14 sets the screen, catches it. Can't get past Stumps. Stumps with the clamps, the stump clamps. Stump clamps, fade away. Wow. Hits it anyways. Jeez.
That was a tough shot because that was great defense.
Right, over to Stumps. Stumps says pump, bitch. Right, pulls in the mid-range. That's why he's not an NBA player. Yeah, Gary, I bet you these Summer League teams would beat WNBA teams by like 50 points a game, but that's because I'm sexist, apparently.
Those cuts, great off-ball movement, and again, Kendall Brown...
Hit the like button for your boy if you're in here. Let's try to get everybody in here. I know we started late, but we might catch a Sundo sighting. Can you imagine? Lewis King in the corner. That's what you need to do, King.
For King, that is his third three-pointer of the game. He's got 11 to lead the way for the Suns. Hinton, tough shot. King running the
Ish with the no-look pass to Stumps for three. No good. Woo! Nice finish for the Pacers. Scoring's finally happening this quarter.
Had to save it, finds his open teammate.
I agree, Ivy. Let's fucking hope, bro. Let's hope that getting paid somehow isn't gonna make him work less, right? Oh, Brown for the Pacers gets to the bucket and just bangs out. The Suns look like they're just kind of tired on defense. Lewis King's sweating fucking bullets. Ish is still in the game for some reason.
Look in transition, you see the save right here by Hinton. Nimhard getting back in the play, and then in transition.
Man. So congrats to the Blazers. They get another Summer League title. That's exciting. I remember when that was exciting. I would be stoked if I was them. It just kind of signifies that their young core, they're not wasting their time with their young core. Like, their young core is up to something, you know? Like, that's how it would make me feel. And yeah, they played some NBA players already, but, you know... Still, I think it's kind of dope. Wish we could have won it. I knew seeing this second game of this Summer League season, I knew we weren't going to win. Baby, I don't know what happened to Sarr. I think he must have just, got on the Summer League coach's bad side, because you remember he was starting, and then now he's just pine riding, you know? Let's not worry about this Gotham Steel Stackmaster, all right? I'm not really looking for a new set of kitchen appliances. Yeah, Iverson, I think what happened with Malo is I think Malo just stumbled on trolling and what it is to troll and what it's like to troll. I think he really looks like, he's having a good time with it, and people just aren't used to Malo trolling, so they're like, wait a minute, is he serious? But come on, you know he's not serious, bro. You know he's not serious. J.O. says, doesn't look like Zong's going to make the cut. Hell no, he's not going to make the cut. He can't get even get in the games. So I know he played a little bit today, but...
Really quickly, on the game, what has worked well, you think, for your squad in the third quarter?
Just pretty much sharing the ball, you know, just doing the extra passes and going straight to the paint, basically.
You two aren't playing, Chris. Are you bringing the energy over there on the sideline?
We are.
Malo, I'm not talking about that part.
We got to, man. We got to go out there and support our teammates. So,
Benedict, for you, I know first summer league. How would you assess the time that you spent on the floor and just sort of your first taste of the NBA, I guess?
Right. Been fun, you know, just having a lot of fun.
Happy Halloween, greatest kid.
Games and going out there with Pacer uniform and with my last name.
Who the fuck is that guy?
What was it like playing on
Whoever that dude is on the Suns, he snuck in and stole a Suns jersey and hypnotized the coach into letting him play. He looks terrible.
the little bit of time that summer league
Corner three, white boy, no good.
do anything fun to help build chemistry?
Me and Chris Garter spent a lot of time together.
King, pull up transition three off catch and shoot. I like that.
All right, Chris, last one.
I like that.
His roommate.
It's the one thing keeping him from being a pro is he seems like he just can't consistently shoot for shit.
What did you learn about him?
His English is still improving, just like me.
That's okay. You multilingual gentleman here. That's impressive. Thank you, fellas.
Thank you.
thank you, man.
Back to you, John.
Where the hell is Chris Duarte from?
Right, it's not just on the court. You see, it's guys. You're here 11 days, getting to know each other. Guys, you're going to spend a long time with potentially, right?
Yeah, and especially you think about those two guys who are going to be guys.
What up, Roy?
Get a lot of minutes together, building that chemistry.
I remember that, Iverson. Those were the days, man.
Indiana.
Them's were the days.
Season trade when you get Halliburton in as a point guard, and you get guys who are going to help get this franchise back to where it once was, and building chemistry is a big part of it.
Can you guys hear the game okay?
I wonder what card game they play.
King inbounding. King into the corner.
10-point lead for the Suns, going hard. Good
Ooh, I really like the Carter, man. I really like the Carter.
Eli Brooks back in, running the point for the Pacers. Hinton's got some space.
Ooh.
Reload.
Nesmith for three, no good. Oh, 28, you're a bum, bro. Get him off the court, coach. I just don't get it. I don't get the favoritism and the terrible, like, this coach is way worse than Monty. Way worse. As far as picking rotations. This dude, number 28, I don't even want to learn his name. He is terrible. He looks like dudes I play with at the gym who I would be mad at if I got stuck on his team. It's crazy. Kid looks like he's fucking 15 years old and terrified playing with adults. Nah, Roy, they ain't playing Kevin Zong. He's too Asian. His coach only likes Brazilians that can't jump over their own shoelaces. Romp, send me some testosterone, bro. I need some right now.
7:30 Eastern on ESPN2. Golden State also brings
Luau for free throw, good.
Golden State, they travel well.
They're in our nightcap. I hope some more Golden State fans come into the building.
Pump fake. Wild pass out to Nesmith.
Nesmith pull-up jumper.
No good.
Shitu keeping it alive to Samuel in the lane. And he'll get
Wow.
a trip to the free throw line.
I can't, Roy. It's not working. I tried. Can't get it to pull up through what's it called? Edgelord, you know? I'll try again here at the next break in time.
Duarte and Benedict Mather, and they're comfortably on the team. But you have other guys who are trying to get to know each other, and they are fighting for any kind
Jermaine
of spot.
Samuels hits the free throws. How are we up so much, man?
Put up numbers of their own to impress me.
Yeah, he has, baby. If I see him hit another three, I'll be changing my tune.
You know, you're only as good as your team, right? You're only as good as your team, and understanding what it takes for each individual to be successful. I think learning that the toughest part, and Monica alluded to it, you don't have a lot of time to build chemistry. You don't have a lot of time to build that on the floor. And it's important to understand.
Sundo said, who's looking good?
I think when you're
King.
looking at rosters, you're looking at team first guys.
Ish probably looks decent. I seen him. Stats are okay. The Carter looks good. I said that before that three went in, and I just felt comfortable that it was gonna go in. The Carter could be our third point guard if our other choice is Peyton, you know. I'd be happy. Steal, bad pass. The Carter pushing the pace. Nice pass. Over to a damn near air ball from 28. Whoever he is, our coach is terrible. Carter on the other end. Yeah, bro, Carter just hit 2 threes in a row since I started talking about it, Sundo. The Carter 3. The Carter 11. Actually, it's the Carter 2 because his number is... Little number 28 tried to go get a dunk and missed. Samuels throws it down because Mendel knew he couldn't jump to block that. Yeah, this is the last game, Roy. Carter should just pull whenever he wants, man. Heat check time. Passes it to Caver. Caver pulls. Absolutely no good. Never was. Neesmith driving. Nice pass. Another swing. Nesmith in the corner. No good. The Carter pushing it. Pull! He almost did. That Hezzy. He's gonna... Oh my gosh. He looks so much more comfortable than the first game. Get this effing guy off of the court, coach. What do you have to do? I wish I had one coach. I wish I had one coach in my entire basketball career that believed in me the way that our summer league coach believes in this little number 28. I've seen him take 3 threes that were nowhere near the rim and just whiff a dunk that he never should have taken in the first place. Coach is like, keep it out there. Keep doing it. I love it. Zong, keep your fucking ass on the bench. Why are you here? I thought I told you to go back to the locker room. That's how much I hate this coach. I just wish I had a coach like him believing in me, because once this coach believes in you, you'll never be pulled off the court. In Summer League! And if he doesn't believe in you, he'll play players that are obviously worse than you the entire game. Even if you're blowing the team out. In Summer League, he won't play you. I would like to fight this Summer League coach. Is there an opportunity for me to fight this Summer League coach? Is there like some sort of charity we can contact and get me in a ring with this guy? Because I'd like to knock him unconscious. I hate him that much. I just want to see Kevin Jong play, people. And I want this number 28 out of the goddamn game. He's terrible. Oh, J.O.? Dude, my Damian Lee rants are probably going to be... I'm going to be filled with rage about the amount of money we gave Damian Lee. I'm going to be filled with rage because I'm pretty sure we could have saved $500,000 on him. And that dude doesn't deserve 5. I hope he proves me wrong. I've been proved wrong before, folks. Yeah, Malo. Wreath, who's hella nice. Floyd, who's hella nice. And Sar. I won't even mention Zong, who obviously is my favorite. All three of those dudes don't get minutes. And he doesn't even pepper them in. He puts them in at the very end of the game. Okay, Amanda says Wreath and Sar is injured. That makes me feel a lot better. That's good. Maybe he'll catch a little bit less smoke. But, I mean, Floyd can get up in there. All right, looks like our boy Stumps just missed a three. Yep, Stumps, here he is pulling. Oh, it looked good. Back iron. Saved by Taylor.
Right in the lane will draw contact.
I swear to God, Wright is a clone of Eric Bledsoe if you took all the athleticism out of him and made his jumper even worse. We still have one two-way contract, Jo. We have not signed it.
No, they're actually going to change that. It is.
I don't want to give it to Ish. I want Ish signed for realsies, and then I would give it to I don't know. I don't know if I'd give it to anyone on this summer league. Free throw, no good for Baby Bledsoe.
Out of Colorado, played in the Minnesota system last year in G League. Trying to catch on with the Phoenix Suns. Maybe it's an audition for another team. Somebody.
Yeah, it ain't no team here. He's not playing in America. Mendel with a nice offensive rebound. Mendel doing way too much. Mendel, whom I hate most on the team because he steals all of Zong's minutes.
It's tough. It's really tough in any position, you know, in any size to make it in the NBA. There are just so few spots available. You look at the veteran guys that are in the league and developing young talent.
I don't know. I think this year's team would have beat last year's summer league team, bro.
Making a team, it's getting into a rotation. So there's so many different levels of what it takes in the NBA, but you know, size certainly.
Wainwright, handoff to Taylor.
You see a lot of trends now.
Back to Baby Bledsoe. Bledsoe back to Taylor. Shot clock going down. Taylor doing all kinds of dumbass spin moves in and out. Sundo. Sundo with the suns out, guns out. Oh, you can't hear me.
I can't hear you, so.
I'll fix it.
Wasn't ready for that pass.
Stick with me here. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Vasiljevic, quick trigger.
Damn, no. Let's see.
Wainwright with some space stepping in.
Now can you hear me? Still can't?
Phoenix just so good at making the
Okay,
extra
cool.
Finding open teammates, sharing the basketball, great hustle play on the offensive rebound, continuing to give this zone.
Is it too loud?
Defensively, mixing it up on the Pacers.
I can't hear it anymore. I'm turning.
I turn it down a little bit.
Issue with the rebound. I'm a little behind you, I think.
Let me pop this in.
I mean, it's cool. It's just
No, do your thing. You watch it. Do your thing. I'm gonna pop this in because Roy's been wanting it. Whoops.
Oh, Roy's been wanting it.
Pause.
Oh, Stubby. Or what we call him? Stubbs.
I like Stubbs actually. I think I like Stubbs better than Stumps. I've been calling him Stumps, but I think Stubbs is better.
Let's call him Stubbs.
Yeah.
Stubbs with the rock. Stubbs with the drive. Stubbs with a clean lay-in.
I wish he was taller than 5'9", which is what he looks like. He's so damn stumpy.
Stub. Yo, why does number 10 look like your boy Jackson from the Pels?
That's what I said earlier. I said he just looks like "Don't tase me, bro." Like exactly like him.
Jackson Hayes.
All right, popping the game back up, folks. Try to relax. I know everybody's freaking out over Summer League final game that has absolutely no meaning.
So this is the final game?
Here's what I think is probably happening, right? This dude, Mendel, He's from Brazil, right? He's probably got like 3 smoking ass Brazilian sisters. And the coach is like, yo, I'll let you play if you let me holler at one of your sisters. That's the only thing that makes sense about why this guy's gotten all of Kevin Zong's minutes. I cannot stand this dude.
Look at Stubbs. Stubbs, I'm sorry, Stubbs can't play any defense.
He had a nice little clamp up earlier.
Nice little steal.
What kind of fast was that?
That was a terrible pass. we can't blame Stump for that. Ooh, corner 3, Indiana, good. How do you think Ish feels being on the summer league team? Do you think Ish is just like, bro, why am I here?
Well, they talked to him about it. They asked him, like, they interviewed him, and he was like, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be able to have another opportunity. And they're like, do you want to stay in Phoenix? He's like, everybody knows I want to stay in Phoenix. He's like, I'm just excited to just have these opportunities. Like, he knows, bro. He knows that last year he got a 10-day. I don't think he minds sticking it out and risking it, you know? I don't think he minds. He could go over to China right now and just go get a guaranteed contract, but he wants to play here. He wants to play in the NBA, and he wants to play for us. Like, it just makes me love him that much more, you know?
You better get on that Josh Okogie level.
I mean, he is. There, Kevin Zong misses a 3.
There, Kevin.
Oh, Mindel doing too much. What do you know? But don't worry, one of his Brazilian sisters is going to give this coach some sloppy tonight. So it's all good. He gets to play the rest of the game.
Roy, it's just probably going to get a contract with the Suns as broke as we are. Do you think he won't?
We gave Damian Lee money. Damian Lee doesn't even belong in the league. Mindel gets it back to Ish. Ish! I don't care. I love that dribble move step back 3, bro.
He probably
That's okay. There, Kevin Zong.
There, Kevin Zong. What's his name? Sheng?
Looks like it. I mean, who's in the back, though? I mean, she's all jugged up. You know?
I don't know. My dog needs to go on somewhere. I took you outside. Go lay down.
He's like, I'm hungry now. What's up with that food bowl? I've been slapping it, but it won't fill. Is it?
I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, you got food, dog. Oh my gosh, I can't stand this dog right now.
It's Zeng instead of Zong. That's hilarious. In a non-racist way.
Carter, 4.
And as this game becomes even more and more international, when you have guys from China spend a lot of time.
Roy, I have a hilarious story to tell you, Roy. So, Sundo,
What's up?
feel free to call out anything that happens if anything exciting happens mid-story. But this is hilarious. Roy, couple games ago, I was ranting about Damian Lee. Stubbs saves it. Stubbs. I swear to God.
To your Brazilian friend.
Do you hate him yet?
3. I mean, he just looks like he doesn't have like
any hops, any athleticism. He looks like he has cinder blocks for shoes. Okay.
I don't see anything in him.
Okay, Roy, you mentioned pegging last
Why would Roy mention pegging? Oh my gosh.
Okay, because I was ranting about Damian Lee, and I was saying we give Damian Lee money because he's fucking Steph Curry's sister-in-law. And I said for $1.8 million, I'll let Steph Curry's sister-in-law fuck me. And he said he said something about like, oh, you'd let her peg you, blah blah blah. My wife just so happened to be tuning in with her mom at that very moment and didn't know what pegging was. So she Googles it and then asks me about it later. Why were you saying you'd let yourself get pegged? I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Thanks, Roy. But I've been meaning to tell Roy about that. And Roy, she thought it was funny. And she's like, have you told Roy yet? I'm like, no, I forgot when we were playing Fall Guys. All right, game's back.
Why are you talking about games?
The Carter! Our third point guard! I'm sold.
Carter.
Bro.
I like him. I like this guy. Who is he? How tall is he? He looks like he's 5'8".
Would you take him over Peyton?
He looks like Tyler Eulis out
Bro,
there.
he looks young, he's skinny, but like he sprays threes, bro. Off the dribble, not catch and shoot.
Come on, Stubbs.
And catch and shoot. Watch.
Good job, Brazilian. The Carter.
Oh, if that hit,
Oh my
I would have
gosh.
punched my screen.
I bet you would have.
I like him, dude.
Good steal.
I say we sign Carter. We sign the Carter, please.
In the corner.
Oh! Thought that was going in. I'm shocked that didn't.
The Carter just looks so skinny, bro.
I know, but I mean, as worthless as Elfrid Payton is, this dude will pull up threes. Like, this dude could come in, and you know, he kind of reminds me of. You remember Aaron Brooks?
And Carter putting on a little bit of a show, attacking the paint.
Maybe.
Back in the day. He got fouled on that. That's an and one. We got to sign him, bro. If we give anybody, well, he was a point guard. We ended up trading him. So Goran Dragic comes to the Suns, looks terrible. Me and Salty hate his guts, bro. Just hate him like the way I hate Mendel or Damian Lee. Because he was scared, bro. Dragic was terrified when he got to the league. Second year, Dragic started doing some things and looking kind of good, and we were like, yo, we love Dragic. Third year, our owner was like, I want to win now. I'm going to trade for last year's sixth man of the year. And trades for Aaron Brooks, this little point guard, who was nice, but we ended up having to trade to get Dragic back. That's why Dragic went to the Rockets in the first place. But yeah, this guy, he was nice. He was shorter than the Carter.
The Carter.
You know, but he could shoot. He was like kind of like a little Isaiah Thomas, but a little bit bigger. Man, I don't know, Roy. That would probably hurt. Have you seen Durant's feet? I'm just saying.
Gabe would definitely let that happen.
I'd think about it, but I'm squeamish, you know? And Kevin Durant seems like the kind of guy that's hard to please. Not just sexually. He seems hard to please at all. Like, he doesn't like anyone. You know who he reminds me of? In personality trait-wise. Being that way. Being such an asshole. Jordan. Jordan either liked you or didn't give a fuck about you, you know? And it was going to be shocking if he liked you.
So I guess this guy's name is Tyson Carter.
Yeah.
And then it's Tyson Carter, and then what's King's first name?
Lewis.
Lewis King, Tyson Carter, and Ishi Ish. Those are the three that we like so far, right?
Yeah.
Lots of players touching the ball. That's tough to defend.
Are you kidding me? That's our new third point guard. All right? That's it. I'm done. I've seen it. I mean, unless we could go get somebody better somehow. I'm saying, dog, he's so confident now. Nice dime. Nice dime. The Carter. And I was talking shit about him. Game 1, I didn't like him because he was scared. He looked terrified, but then he calmed down.
The Carter.
Yep, no, you're right.
Every minute on the floor means
That's definitely a foul.
It sure does.
Yeah.
Oh, go
His shot
away.
is up in transition. He's gotten to the rim the last couple of possessions.
Dime, bro.
Teammate just gets
Dime.
and you know, the fun
I love this dude.
So great job of finding the teammate, the head and shoulder fake, let the defense
What's
glide
Ish
by,
doing?
finish off
You know,
with
he's
feet.
3 of 9 and
Ish is just
Ish wins, right?
passive.
Ish wins and stuff.
That dude, Ish is super passive, bro. He doesn't play aggressive in the summer league. He plays the exact same style he plays in the NBA when he's playing with Chris Paul, Booker, and Ayton and all them. You know,
There's no such thing as
he's like, I don't want to be a bother.
each chance to step on the floor.
If you need me, let me know.
You think you could take Ish 1-on-1?
Me?
Yes.
Fuck no. Fuck no. You know, I was thinking the other night how fun it would be to try to score on Kawhi. You know, like eventually you'd probably just bust out laughing at how hard it was and how impossible and how you could never score on him, you know?
Bro, I would love to see you play like the bottom tier of the bottom tier.
I would get cooked.
Justin Jackson, like Justin
I mean,
Jackson on the squad.
Here's what I could do. I could shoot from 3 with a hand in the face because I can do that. But if they're gonna make me so nervous, I don't think it would work. I would be so amped up and nervous. I wouldn't be able to, you know. I'd play like the Carter
you'd be
game
like,
1.
You'd be like that guy guarding LeBron James in the Drew League with the.
Do you know who Andrew? You see his eyes almost explode out of his head.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That'd be
They need to
me.
meme that. They need to make that into a meme. Oh, King, come on.
for Indiana.
Never mind, I don't want King on the team.
In double
Nah, he just lost it. He's got great handles. That was a aberration.
Lewis King's a bum.
Do you know who Andrew Schultz is?
Yes,
The comedian? He has a video where he tried to score on Jay Williams. You remember him from Duke and the
old Jay
yes,
Williams.
yes. This is like done like maybe 2 years ago. He was talking all kinds of shit, and he was wearing a full North Carolina top and bottom jersey and sweatbands and was trying to score on Jason Williams and couldn't. It's such a good video. I know, it was such a good video. He clammed his ass up.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, these dudes in the NBA are just different. You think you're going to beat a
Absolutely.
retired Chris Mullins. It's not going to happen.
Have you seen those videos where
Did you
They-
watch the Pro versus Joe's?
yes,
The
yes.
episode where they had Rick was it Rick Barry? It was either Rick or Brent. It was one of the Barry dudes, Chris Mullen, and somebody else, just 3 white guys, which is insult to injury to the black guys that were playing, because they had a bunch of black dudes who were
Getting
like, yeah, man, no way, he's a bum, and they're just getting worked by Chris Mullen's
Yeah.
old ass.
Zong in the
Brent
game.
Barry. Hey, Jeremy Lin.
Blige Bear.
Give it to
I
Lin.
hate that dude, number 28.
It's like coach is like, well, it's the last 3 minutes of the season. Might as well put him in
Yep.
now.
All right. Go out there and get a quick 10 points. But then you're on the next train to Shanghai. Is that racist?
It's Okogie greater than Landale than Damian Lee. I don't disagree with that. Me and Gabe love the boy Okogie.
We love Okogie and Landale. Landale's our honorary white boy. Like, we're putting him on a pedestal. Okay? I got Landale on a pedestal. Good luck
Call
knocking
him
him off.
Saltiest Gaming.
He wears Salty's number. He looks exactly like Salty, the 2K character. Same game. Yeah. What's going on from Russia?
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know how to pronounce that, but
Yo, Gary did not want the Spurs to let Landale go.
I'm sure he didn't.
For real.
Gary's really just pulling your
No.
leg.
He would tell me, because every time we get a Spurs player or think about trading for one, I talk to him and he gives me the full, like, honest opinion. And he was like, dude, when we let Landale go, that was just another thing where I was like, why are we doing that? Like, what's the point of finding talented players if you're just going to let them go? So, like, people are high on... He says the only thing with Landale is that we'll notice that he doesn't have the greatest motor.
Look, as long as that man plays stretch 4, stretch 5, hits threes, looks better than Frank the Tank.
Me and Romp both agree, and you agree, he looks like a better Frank the Tank. And Romp says he is a better Frank the Tank.
Yeah, that's what I would compare him to. So as long as he's
we can call him Jock the Tank. I don't give a fuck. All right? Jock the Tonk. All right?
Jock the Tonka truck.
Tonka Jock. It's like an alternate reality.
Arena, right.
Whoa, Jeter's face got fat as fuck. Is that Jeter?
Looks like him.
That looks like somebody ate Derek Jeter.
Well, he's not playing ball no more.
I saw that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
That was a nice move. Uh-oh, Zeng.
I saw that.
That's a
Airball, not song. All right.
Yep.
That's a good quote by your boy Derek Jeter.
What'd he say?
He said, "If loyalty is one way, loyalty one way is stupidity."
Yeah.
It's a good quote. Come on,
dude.
Zong.
They're full court pressing us to try to throw it to Zong for the love of Christ. You.
Who's Jallo? Or Jalao?
Bum is who he is.
Dude, Zeng looks like mini. Looks like mini. I don't even know what he looks like, but he looks. I don't want to fight him.
He looks like his hair looks like he's straight out of an anime.
Yes.
He got anime hair.
Ooh, good turnaround by Taylor.
Oh, that's funny, Balin. He said Tyson Chandler and Javon Carter had a baby, and it's Tyson Carter. What kind of?
Yo, you suck. That's Asian on. That's Asian on Asian crime right there.
What do you think of this guy's nose?
It's the kind of nose I want to punch in the face.
It's just funny looking to me.
The number 1 overall pick, and they picked Jackson Holiday, whoever that is.
Whoever is that? Give it to Zong.
Oklahoma.
Zong, do your thing. No, don't give it to 28 Zong. Blazen Bear.
Blazenberg.
What in the? This is some sloppy ass basketball, dog. Zeng. Uh-oh. Comeback season?
No.
Yes, he is.
Just kidding. Meow. Blazen Bear. Back to 28, the crumb bum. Over to Taylor. Taylor hits Zong. Zong unselfish. Hits a crumb bum in the corner.
You know what, Zong? I appreciate that play, and I wanted you to shoot.
Zong knows he's going back to China. He knows that this racist-ass coach has fucking packed his bags. Sucks, man. He should have picked a different team.
Who is the referee?
I'm really intrigued to see
Not terrible, right?
Who is this referee?
Oh, that one's real not terrible, I think. But the other one's not terrible either. There's another ref. The dude ref that looks good. No, the other girl ref.
Not necessarily because he was
The
injured,
dude
right?
ref. Kai Soto to the Suns. I wish.
What's so unique about Ignite is that it's bigger than obviously just
Shit,
basketball
Roy.
development. They teach
Roy, I had a
them
video
all
on
the
deck
way
if we
back
let
to
Aiton go.
that's the biggest
I was ready to go
value
back to that Kai
besides
Soto
playing
well.
versus playing in college. Because
I
you're
say
already
now
pro.
is the time. You did up with Aiton. Why not bring in 7'4" Kai Soto? Bro, his jumper is so clean.
Well, there are so many paths right now to playing professional
Taylor
basketball,
inbounding.
professional sports in
Full
general.
court press. Zong. Look at my boy Zong.
about that pass?
That's a good feed,
It
Zong.
was deep in
He
the
just said,
corner
you know
with the
what?
trap.
Fuck your full court press. I actually know who's available up the court. Let me put it on a fucking rope for him. Hey, ref.
I mean, what a look right here. The trap
Look
is
at
coming,
this.
just looking over the top.
Who is Sun Soil?
Right in the open, man.
That was a good pass. Katie, who is Sun Soil?
What is
Closeout
so?
on DeLeo.
Great defense. Look, we're inside the last
Give it to
minute of the ball
Zong.
game. It's still scrappy.
Oh, that's a.
Hard nose.
So Sun Soil is the name of CBD brand that we buy our dogs.
I'm done.
So she probably had autocorrect.
That's definitely what it was. She's like, "Hi, Sun Soil."
I'm gonna start
My
calling
name
you
is
Sun Soil.
That's my new name now, aka Sun Soil.
But we have one.
It
more
means you're
summer
loyal to
league
the
highlight.
soil.
Full court press by the Pacers.
Ooh,
Get it back to Zong. Zong, don't give it back to him.
Zong's
Give
doing
it
the right thing.
back. He's just you know what? Give it to him.
He wants it.
Another foul is called.
Sixth man Sun Soil. I knew it, baby. I knew it was your autocorrect. What is this guy's haircut?
Look at this Sun Soil. Maybe my dog needs some Sun Soil.
Quite being able
Dude,
to
it's
play.
so good for their inflammation of their
3
joints.
minutes
It
of
makes
game
them
action.
act younger, I swear.
Which is why
They'll
the
start
guys
I don't need
zooming
that.
around.
I need my dog to
that
chill the
much more
fuck out.
impressive, right?
Well, it also calms them,
No
for
floating
sure.
game, kind of sloppy, guys missing shots, turnovers,
Green Mountain
fouls.
CBD is
When
now
you can
Sun
actually
Soil.
stand out in that and have your moment, that's impressive.
And you can give it to dogs?
Yeah, it's like a coconut oil. I just heat it up and drizzle a little bit over their
Indiana
meal.
double figures, just Gallo going
And
hard off
you
the
can eat it
rim.
yourself
Zong.
too, or
Come on,
you can eat it
20
yourself,
seconds
or you can rub it on yourself.
I don't want to do
Brooks
neither one
finds
of those
Samuels.
things.
And he's fouled.
It'll knock inflammation out, bro.
You're talking about Eli Brooks and his vision. And
No, just
certainly
CBD,
has the ability to
Roy.
shoot three, career leader in games played at Michigan. You
Yo,
know, another
is that guy
who
next to Ish? Is that
opportunity to
Hannibal
be seen.
Perez?
potentially
Did you see that
advance
guy?
I
your
missed
career.
it. Let me go back a
Dude,
little
if,
bit.
if they show Ish again, that guy looked just like Hannibal Perez.
You're talking about a ball game right here.
Did you back it up and look?
Never
I'm trying.
Still no Indiana seconds to play.
Yo, this announcer has
Brooks finds Samuels.
had like the worst
And he's fouled.
word whipples all game, bro. He just keeps missing.
Yo, that looks just like Hannibal
Talking about Eli
Perez.
Brooks
Back it
and,
up.
you know, his vision and
I think I'm
certainly
about to
has
see
the
it.
ability to shoot the three.
Oh
Career
my
leader in games played at
gosh.
Michigan.
It's not, but it is.
Is that Hannibal
As
Perez?
Phoenix
What up, lunkers?
84-69 win in their fifth.
Blazers are lucky they didn't have to see us in the finals.
Look, they had a whole bunch of top draft picks in that Summer League game. Of course, they need to win.
Yeah.
Who
Well, Shaden Sharp didn't play.
Who they get?
They got Shaden Sharp and they got Jabari Walker. And both of them are really good, but Shaden Sharp dribbled the ball one time and was like, ow! And had a torn labrum.
Go away.
So, man, let's talk about this. Let's talk about your dog. Because clearly your dog
He's
is...
being annoying. Dude.
That's why I don't ever let my Rottweiler be in here, because he don't let me do nothing,
Look, my
bro.
dog does what he wants.
The
He's so
big
big.
dogs know they can. The big dogs are like, nah, look, let me push you around a little bit.
That's what he's doing. Like, oh, are you laying down now? See, that's what we need to see the oil for, because his joints are gonna be bad.
Yeah, for a big dog, definitely. No, but like, I swear to God, so I have, I've got wiener dogs, right? So wiener dogs have really bad spine issues. And so you got to be real careful with them, because they get that thing where like their legs go completely numb, like they go paralyzed. Have you seen that?
Right.
You see the
No,
wiener dogs
right.
on the like wheelchair, like they've got like their own like. Yeah, bro, it's bad. So
Look at the Carter.
are they talking to him?
Yep.
Damn, can you turn it up? I don't know if I won't get your audio. Damn it! Tell me what he's saying.
Huh.
You say Lil Wayne's his dad?
He said they brought energy today. He said the game they lost came out flat. They brought energy today.
Andel's going to be the next DeMontis Sabonis, or just a good backup
asking
for
him what he's learned.
Look, so anyways, so two of my dogs, my old boy Jack Bauer, he's like 10, about to be 11. He came down with it where he couldn't jump in and out of his own crate, bro. He couldn't even get in and out of his own bed because his legs were hurting so bad. If I picked him up, he'd like squeal in pain. He couldn't go up and down stairs. So at that point, most dachshund owners, they have to go get surgery and shit for their dog, and like get their back, like they cut him open, try to fix whatever it is. I just put him on crate rest for a few weeks and gave him that CBD. Bro, he's so annoyingly healthy. Like, it turned back his clock like 4 or 5 years. He does stuff he never used to do before, bro. It's because like all the inflammation's out, or like we at least got it out, he healed up. And then my favorite dog, my best girl who's sleeping behind me, she came down with it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna have to kill myself. Did the same thing, gave her the CBD, put her on crate rest for a little bit, and same thing, bro. She ended up losing weight. She zooms around the house. Like, for a big dog, it would be awesome, bro. You gotta try it.
Maybe he's not old enough to like hurt him yet, but
right.
He will be.
But at some point. But anyways, Tyson Carter is who I'm interested in.
The Carter.
I gave the Carter some real shit. He looked like number 28, the dude who I refused to learn his name. He looked just like him. Tiny, skinny, childlike, terrified, moments too big. But then he calmed down either midway through that game or the next game. And then, bro, he looks like an NBA point guard. Not a starter.
Definitely not a starter.
Maybe not a backup yet.
He just looks like he needs to be on the team, whether it's on the bench or whatever.
But considering
we gotta do something. We're at a point where we need to like find these bargains to play because we have no cap space.
Good point.
So you gotta find them and develop them, which is something which is funny. I say that, but it's almost like James Jones doesn't even want to do that. I don't want to develop players.
Yeah, like why not? If you get one in your system and you identify that they're not a scrub, they're actually NBA worthy, you be the one to see that through instead of giving Christian Wood up early and having that come back to bite us in the ass again, bro. Because the Mavs go and get Christian Wood. That's somebody that could have been our starting point guard, our starting point forward, our starting power forward. It could have been him instead of Crowder. Would you rather have Crowder as starting power forward or Christian Wood, who everybody's nutting over because the Mavs got him over there for Luka? Shit is just... What up, Sude? What about Lewis King? What do you think about King? 4 for 7 from 3. We have a greater need at point guard, right?
Yeah, King looked okay, but there's like you said, there's something about the Carter kid that he just looked like. He just looked more confident. He looked like he knew what he was doing. He knew that he needed to do some things and take shots and those floaters and those threes, and he just looked smooth doing it, Like King, like you said, there's a few times where you're like, hey man, can you just the dude just has his times. Like you said, like he'll dribble and then like lose. Oh, I lost control of the dribble. Can't shoot, so it's just one of those deals where I don't know. So King and Carter are the two, and then obviously Ish, because we know what we have in Ish. I didn't really like anybody else. Even Stump.
Do you want to give Ish a two-way or guaranteed minimum?
I feel like Ish, since he knows the system, he earned it. Dude's been on the team for a minute. He knows what he's doing on the squad.
I think he's earned it too.
He probably deserves the guaranteed min.
Burner said, you all thought I would miss Sundo in a tank top. Bro, as soon as I saw it with Suns Out, Guns Out, I was like, oh, man. Burner better hurry up. That's dope. Hey. That's Taz. That's amazing. Is that Space Jam?
Yeah, my guy.
I need to see. You need to show me. I want to see where it says Space Jam. What else is on it? That is sick. You got Marvin Martian.
Daffy, Bugs, Lola.
Wow. So do you think that they had Marvin Martian be the referee because he was half Looney Tune, half alien? Yeah. So like he's the only one that would be unbiased. You know?
Yeah, that was definitely it. That was definitely the reason.
But yeah, Ish, I say, of course, here's my argument for Ish getting guaranteed money. Two things. You gave Damian Lee money. So clearly you're willing to give players of lesser caliber a guaranteed contract. Then Ish gets it. But also, I can make an argument for Ish being our starting small forward if we traded McHale for KD. Would you feel comfortable with Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Ish, KD, and Ayton? Because Ish is out there to do what? Play good defense, be a bully,
be Dennis Rodman.
Be PJ Tucker. I want to turn Ish into PJ Tucker.
Okay, I like that.
You know what I'm saying? He's got a really good corner three. He's got a good 3-point jumper, period, now. Have him live in the corner. He doesn't get any touches that aren't organically open. And then you let him go guard the best player. Who the fuck wants Ish Wainwright chasing him around all game?
But has Ish shown us that he can guard the elite?
The way that Luka dropped off McHale.
Yeah, but so you watch our entire team just guard Luka and take turns and get dropped off each time.
Each one of them. So now I'm like, that's diminished. Like, that's diminished the whole, like, excitement for me around McHale's the stopper. The stopper, because, bro, he can't stop. No one can stop Luka. Kawhi and Paul George at the same time can't stop Luka. So why would McHale? Like, what does it matter? Bismack did the best job guarding Luka. So, okay, or I could see you starting Torrey Craig and saying, because Torrey Craig's probably a little bit better defender too. And if we luck out and get Kevin Durant, if the heavens part and God bestows that upon us, Sundo, you don't need a great small forward. You just need a good defender. Yeah. You could start Frank Ntilikina. Not at small forward because he's not big enough, but you know what I mean? Like a Frank Ntilikina type that's just out there just to be a hassle. But yeah, I'm excited about that. So Doomer says Kevon Looney is the only real Luka stopper. Is that what stopped Luka? Was Looney? I had already tapped out by that point. I couldn't pay attention anymore to basketball.
Kevon Looney.
I was licking my wounds during that series. Okay, everyone else is crumb bums. Who is the other person we need? So Wainwright, King, and Carter. So you're ready for Carter to be on a two-way, our third point guard.
Yeah.
Or would you rather have Elfrid Payton come back?
Oh my gosh. I mean, at this point, I'm looking at upside because if we have to run it back with our starting five, then I want our bench and our upside of our bench to be better.
Right.
And same thing with even or if we get KD, I still want that the bench should be upside of the bench should be good. It's gonna have to be.
Yeah. You still got Shammy.
Wainwright is the only one I like, to be honest. I mean, Wainwright's the one I trust, to be honest. Yes, for sure, Lucas. I do like. I can't agree more. But if we have to give somebody a two-way, it's going to be Carter for me. The Carter 2.
And I can definitely make an argument that Lewis King is just as good, if not better. And maybe both of them get pulled up, bro, because we need a win. If we lose McHale and Cam Johnson at the same time, and Crowder potentially, we're going to be down to just Ish and Craig at the wing. And this is all pie in the sky if we were to get KD, of course. But under those circumstances, I could see both King and a need for Carter.
Roy says, I want Dennis Schroeder. What's the price for Dennis Schroeder?
That's a good question. He has really hurt his negotiating power by just flopping around the league like this. So he went to the Rockets last season and played with those young guys and just kind of disappeared. But he's killing it overseas in the overseas tournament that's going on, like the Euro tournament or whatever it is. He's playing for Germany right now.
Interesting. Thank you, Lucas. I like my shirt too.
Interesting.
CP3 at the 4 and Payne at the 1 confuse everyone, Burner says.
Yeah. Maybe CP3.
I have a real genius idea this year, and it is don't let CP3 play more than 30 minutes a game this year. It's a genius plan.
Then we're stuck with a lot more campaign.
Sure. Campaign will get hurt.
Then we're stuck with a lot of Tyson Carter.
That's what we want.
I'm really excited now about Tyson Carter. Like I'd be honest, like I didn't believe in him up until now. The last game he definitely left a good taste in your mouth though. Pause. That was as sus as it gets. I apologize for that. But bro, he's been moving up, and then today he just stamped it, bro. Like dead ass. He wins. He gets the contract. He gets the two-way because we have such a need. What are your thoughts, bro, on the KD situation? Where are you at with that?
What do you mean? What do you want to know? What do you mean where I'm at with it?
Just like, how are you processing it? What are your current thoughts on the potential of us getting KD?
Honestly, I have no clue. There's a bunch of things that are now we have to consider. We have to consider the GM got that 7-year extension. We have to consider that we have Ayton, and we can't trade him until January 5th. So
that's not going to work.
Yeah, I can see the picture. Like, what is happening here?
I think I need to reset that camera. Nah, it'll have to be me later.
But yeah, like we won't be able to move Ayton. We won't be, if we want to get a deal done during training camp, it's going to have to be McHale, Crowder, Cam J, Shamet, some picks or something like that. It's going to have to go. That's the only way it's going to happen. So I'm just waiting to see exactly, you know what I mean? Like, I know we have a roadmap there. It's really just going to come. It's just going to depend on the Nets. Like, really, if the Nets win a deal or if they're being, if they want to stop being ridiculous and ask for, all this stuff for a player who's as flaky as all get out, who could flake on us as soon as we get him and be like, you know what? I don't like CP3. I want to be gone. You know what I mean? Like, that could happen with KD. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's just weird, man. I don't know where I'm at with it right now. I know it's going to take some time just because, Flex said it was supposed to be quick. Didn't happen on the weekend. Now it's like, hey man, these things take time. We don't know what's going on with it. This is what's going to happen. So I've just kind of, honestly, bro, I've kind of looked at it as a man. We're probably not going to like just being a Debbie Downer. We're probably not going to get them. So you might as well just make the moves that you need to make as if you're not going to have them. But also, like, we've made all these moves for certain players where we're acting like we are going to get them, right? Like,
Right.
keep signing all these cheap players. So it's like, man, I don't know what's going on, you know? But me, I'm just going to go ahead and just move on as if we don't have them. And if we get them, then I'll be happy. But until then,
See,
we
like,
don't have KD.
for me, that's just not going to be good enough.
Nope. It won't be.
You know? And like, I don't know, bro. I'm just I'm not, we can't not get him. We can't not get him. Like, just bringing back what we brought back was never gonna be enough. So to act like all of a sudden, like, oh no, we 64 win team, like, the only way that works truly is if the COVID shit was real, right? If it really was because of all of our excuses that we made. If those excuses were true, yeah, fuck it. Bring them back. We looked like world beaters last season, bro. World beaters.
Yeah, but I once again, I was listening to your boy Colin Cowherd, and he talked about the Sun season and how we were fooled. And basically, if you look back at it, we were playing our starters unreal amount of minutes versus everybody else. So we were just blowing people out of the water.
Well, we like the season before, you could really let Chris Paul rest because Cam Payne came in the game and he actually helped.
Yeah, we did have a lot. We did have,
he was averaging
quite a bit
almost
throughout the
15 a
season.
game, bro.
Yeah, Cam Payne got hurt. Booker got hurt. CP3 did have to play a lot because Booker got hurt.
But
Ayton
even
got COVID,
even when he came back, bro, even when he came back healthy, Cam Payne I'm talking about, trash, dumpster juice, China.
you know, maybe
China.
you know what? Maybe our team was just tired, bro. You had a deep finals run. You have to turn around and come back real quick. Then you play your starters an unreal amount of minutes. You know, maybe they did get tired. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Maybe they did get tired. You know, is it any question like the team that went all the way and dominated was a team that didn't make the playoffs last year? Got the rest of players. You know what I mean? That does matter. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying those things matter. You know, so there's just a lot of things you can consider. But at the end of the day, Roy said it. We didn't stock them on VC. But at the end of the day, you know,
All their boosts ran out.
all their boosts ran out. I don't know. I mean, we don't have answers. Do I think that the COVID thing had anything to do with it? I don't know. I mean, COVID that doesn't explain why you looked so disinterested in the Game 7. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, Mikhail said in his interview, he said it best. He was like, bro, we just came out and couldn't hit shots. And he goes, and as we kept putting up shots, you could hear just the what do you say? You could just hear the air in the arena go out as we kept missing shots. Like, so, you know, this is it. So I don't think that's like, you know.
Vernon says the Pelicans exposed the Suns a little.
I don't. Yeah, I
Vernon
think they did.
Vernon, that's just a bull-faced lie, Vernon, because
What do you mean?
the Pelicans exposed the Suns a lot. Not just a little.
A lot.
They completely exposed us. They showed you exactly the game plan necessary.
Willie Green showed.
Willie Green did.
Who he's a former coach. Willie Green showed exactly what you need to do.
Bronny's getting
which is why I think that getting a backup point guard is more important than a good backup point guard. Like, is more important than getting Kevin Durant, in my honest opinion. Like, we just need that's.
Do you? I mean, be honest, let's have that conversation.
We just can't do it because we don't have money.
I would be 100%. Okay, how about this? You have to get Kevin Durant. There is no not getting him. You waited. You sat on your hands all free agency, and you ended up signing Damian Lee. Okay. So if you get Kevin Durant, then I could see Dennis Schroeder being like, I'll come play on a minimum to win a title and fix my name and then go get a payday afterwards. I could see somebody like a Dennis Schroeder, whoever, I could see people coming to the Suns cheaper. I think Durant really makes it easier for you to find a backup point guard that's not trash, right?
Fair enough.
Like, look at Patty Mills wanting to go over. Like,
right. I can't argue against that.
But bro, I truly believe we are effed if we don't get KD.
I don't think we're completely effed, but like we already discussed, it's basically you go from being 1 seed looking really good to now you're probably 5, 4, 6 seed, and you're getting a first or second round exit. You know what I mean? Just because the entire West has gotten that much better.
Yeah, I agree.
Mavs got better. The Lakers are probably going to get Kyrie and get better. The Warriors are going to be the Warriors. They just keep figuring it out. The Wolves got better. Pelicans are getting your boy back, Zion, and they freaking did us dirt without Zion. They're getting him back, and that dude looks like Aaron Donald playing power forward right now.
Seriously.
So, yeah, I mean, everybody's getting better in the West, but us.
It's crazy. It's crazy because so Bronny's trending right now.
Why?
LeBron, he's had some nice highlights. Apparently, he had a game earlier today where he was cooking, and it's just funny because Bron literally said he'll go wherever his son gets drafted. Because his son might not even necessarily be a real NBA draft pick. Probably it's going to be like a legacy thing, right? Or maybe he will be. But he's not as big as his dad, and I don't know. But Bron's like, I'll go wherever on a minimum. I'll take a minimum contract wherever my son goes. Would you do it hypothetically?
For the Suns? Yes.
For the Suns?
Yes, you do that. If you, yeah, you do that. Bro, it wouldn't be hard to convince him either because Chris Paul's here. Come on.
At that point, are we not the Lakers when they got Karl Malone and Gary Payton?
Don't matter.
And Kobe and Shaq. You remember that?
I remember that too. The team that got waxed by the Pistons in 5.
What up, 4. Brady? Congrats to the Blazers, Brady, on your Summer League title.
Summer League ring. We love it.
Just imagine having these two on the sun. I don't care, bro. I can separate hating someone from allowing that person to get results for me.
So you said Bronny is what is he gonna be?
Point guard.
Okay, but what I mean by what is he gonna be? Is he gonna be
age-wise
a top pick?
No. Well, that's a good question. I mean, I don't know. Probably not. They're saying no. They're saying as of right now, he's like a borderline NBA prospect. But because of his dad, he's gonna get on an NBA team to get LeBron there, and it's just a matter of is somebody gonna spend an actual draft pick on it.
Yeah. Well, for Phoenix, yeah, you take Bronny. All right, look, we got Bronny. He's on the squad. Come over here to Phoenix, make it happen. Sure, do that.
You know, I think even though I do not like LeBron for really anything, like he's a villain to me. But I think I've just hit the stage where I used to hate Tom Brady. You know, but his age to performance ratio became so impressive that I kind of started rooting for Brady to just keep playing. Like, I'm interested to see what a 45-year-old Brady can do. That shit's nuts to me. Now I'm kind of thinking I do want to see LeBron play past 40. You know? I mean...
Right. Rodrigo, you're crazy. What'd
he say?
Here's what I think is going to happen. 1, we get KD this season, we win the championship. 2, next season, KD invites Kyrie to come to Phoenix. 3, LeBron is also a free agent, also comes to play with Kyrie. Bronny to the get out of here.
That would be crazy.
That would be wild, but I don't think it's going to happen, bro.
That's the only way we could become more hated than we already are right now. Like, we're so hated. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
We're not hated.
Yes, we are.
Explain to me why we're hated.
Okay. If you're not a Suns fan in the chat, please, and if you're watching this afterwards, I'm not saying you hate us, but could you say, do you think that the Phoenix Suns are hated by non-Suns fans in general?
Not hated. We're just
we're hated.
No, hated is like you said, like the Lakers and stuff like that's hated. Rip Six is your fans are wild. I think it's really what it comes down to. I don't think it's the Suns that's hated. I think it's the fans that are hated. And like the Suns are just an annoyance, bro. That's it. It's just an annoyance. It's not really
Brady said, yeah, you're hated. Roy says we're disliked. Here, I'll explain why.
Go ahead.
We have fans
because we don't have a reason to be hated. We don't win anything. We're just annoying.
No. That's the thing. They don't hate us for our winning. That's your misconception. They don't hate us for our winning. They hate us for our fans, the way that they act on Twitter. They never had anything. I know, and they act like it, Sundo. They really epitomize not knowing how to act right when you get something nice. They hate Chris Paul because everyone hates Chris Paul that hasn't ever had the pleasure of having Chris Paul play for them. If he doesn't play for you, everyone hates him, because you can go back and look at it. There are some highlights of Chris Paul kind of pulling a Bruce Bowen, hitting a dude in the nuts, making cheap shots, drawing some ridiculous fouls, Sundo. Like, we're talking baiting Blake Griffin and then smiling about it and just being an overall asshole. So they hate Chris Paul, they hate our fans, they hate the way that Booker is now turning into Baker Mayfield.
Why is Booker Baker Mayfield?
Because Baker Mayfield, if he would have just shut his mouth and stayed quiet, people wouldn't have had that big of a problem with him. But the more commercials you saw of him, and then like his not backing it up, made people be like, get this fucking dude out of my face. He doesn't belong on all these commercials. He's not that good.
Now he's on the cover of 2K. Now I can see that.
Okay, so the way Booker did that is talking all kinds of shit, getting all kinds of ahead of himself, calling it a Luka special, getting fouled, drawing a foul, laying on the ground like he was injured, and then opening his eye to the camera and giggling. Shit like that, okay, makes people hate Booker. Booker's foul baiting.
Not the only people doing these things.
Booker's foul baiting.
Okay.
And then to top it off, the cherry on top of why people hate the Suns now is because Kevin Durant, the prettiest girl in school, walked right up to us and walked right past all of them and said, "Will you take me to prom?" And we were like, yeah. Let me make sure. Let me go ahead and ditch my really good girlfriend that I got right here, Mikhail. Let me just go ahead and drop her ass off, kick her to the curb for you, and then you can come snake it up for us. The most snakiest snake of all is now snaking his way onto a team that has other reasons.
Now that I'll agree with if that's what happens. But everything else you just listed, this is the NBA. Literally, everybody does those things in the NBA. Everybody. We fucking had Pat Bev on top of a table during a playing game. Like, this is just the NBA. Hey, look at Zion though. Oh my god, bro,
Zion is like, man, he's just so nice. And lovable. He's still in that lovable phase. He ain't done nothing to turn himself into a villain.
Dude, Zion's looking good. Did you see the picture of him working out? Bro, dude,
yeah,
shredded.
The Pelicans are going to be a problem.
I'm legitimately afraid. Like, that dude is freaking looking good.
Yeah, I'm actually afraid of the Pelicans too. No question.
You should be. They got freaking They got your boy, Rip City's boy, CJ McCollum. They got CJ McCollum. They got Zion and Brandon Ingram.
And your boy, Jose Alvarado.
Man, that bum ass Timo.
But they've got him they got Timo Cruz to clamp up CP3. They got Herb Jones to clamp up CP3. And Booker.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the Pelicans got some nice talent. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and they're only gonna get better. Getting CJ McCollum was key, and then having Brandon Ingram. Now you have Zion. Oh my gosh, bro! Like, they're gonna be nice.
Do you understand why I'm saying we have to get Kevin Durant?
Yeah,
like, that's the shit I'm looking forward to. I've been
saying that, bro. That's what I'm saying. I've been saying it. Yeah.
How the fuck are we gonna go up against them again after they feel like they damn near beat us last time, and now they're gonna have Xylon Billiamson.
Humble says, I wouldn't doubt it. Humble, I wouldn't doubt it. But the dude, we can't deny the record that Flex has actually been writing a lot of things, so we kind of got to listen to him. But I'm gonna tell you right now, your boy is losing patience.
They were saying that around the league, because I did listen to it. They were saying around the league that it's a known thing that Mikhail is more valuable than DA. That other teams would unanimously prefer to have Mikhail over DA.
That's perfectly fine. Like I'm saying, just include Mikhail in the deal. Give him if we really are holding on to Mikhail at this point, but I don't believe that's what it is. I think the Nets are really being ridiculous and asking for all these completely ridiculous things for him. I completely agree with that. I completely believe that's what they're doing. But if you were to tell me, hey, they really just want Mikhail and a package and these picks, and we're not willing to do that, I would be like, James Jones, you're freaking ridiculous. Don't tell me like I don't like developing players and I don't believe in draft picks and then do that. But I believe right now the Nets are being utterly ridiculous. And let me get my tinfoil hat on. Look, no, Brady, here's the deal. They are being utterly ridiculous. This dude has been flaky. He's not 25. He's still 30. He's 34. So it's not like they're giving us a
He's 33.
Okay, 33.
He hasn't. People are no. I'm not mad at you. It's just that everyone is calling him 34 when he's fucking 33. They're all just trying they're all trying to shortchange his value.
Okay, either way, 33. All right, he's not 25. Like, it is utterly ridiculous what they're asking for. It is, but it is, like you said, it is Kevin Durant. But here's the deal. I believe at like let me put my tinfoil hat on. After what Adam Silver had to say, tinfoil hat on, I believe they're doing this at the discretion of Adam Silver. I think what he meant what he said, and he realized he's got a problem in the league, and he's trying to really sort of keep it from happening. It just sucks that it would have to happen for us. Like,
yeah, sort that shit out after us, bitch.
Yeah, like he doesn't like the fact that Kyrie's doing what he's doing, and James Harden did what he did to get to a different team, and now KD, and he doesn't like the way that looks for his league. So I think the Nets are doing what they're doing at his discretion because he talked about it.
But Burner, so about him being 33, 34. Let's just say he's 34. It don't fucking matter because we only have a 2-year window. See, I've said goodbye to the future. And maybe I shouldn't.
Chips all in. You probably shouldn't.
Maybe I shouldn't.
We're gonna get 2 or 4 years of good basketball, and if we don't win a chip, it's gonna be miserable for after that. And I mean, we're gonna go back to the.
So
how many years were they so bad?
KD opens it back up though. Like for KD to, I can see KD being really good until he's about 38.
You're not wrong.
Is that fair? I could see him still being good at 37. Once he hits 38, I could see him really starting to slow down. So we got 3 years, 4 years with him. That opens the window back up a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, for another couple of years. As far as getting players to want to come here, it's going to be so much easier.
Listen. Okay. I'll put it this way because I get what you're saying. So basically what you're saying is we get KD now with the squad we have, championship windows opened up. And then in 2 years, it's a good competitive window because we'll still have KD. CP3 will be gone. We'll have some contracts up the books and we'll be able to make moves to continue making this a championship roster. Is that what I'm hearing you say?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. I like that.
You know, like, because, okay, Chris Paul, 2 years maximum left in his body. You know,
Right.
you could
maybe 1.5. Maybe one.
You could make an argument that after last season, but you could make an argument. I won't make the argument. It could be made that he should just walk away now. But he's got so much money coming, that ain't going to happen.
Right.
So you get KD. KD's got 4 years left in him.
Brady, hold on a second. Rip City Brady. Funny thing is, the Nets just gave that GM a 7-year extension, so he's not going to lose his job if he trades KD. Like they just handed.
Yeah. That helps, of course, but still, like we have to have Kevin Durant come out and put more pressure on the situation and literally say
he's not going to. It's only going to be his agent.
He can tweet it. He tweets wild shit all the time.
Yeah, but you already heard like what was it Mike Vigil said? He says Kevin Durant's not going to say anything about it. He's going to let his agent do all the work. So we're not going to hear anything from Kevin Durant. That's just is what it is. He's not going to be like, oh, I want to be there like Eric Bledsoe. All right, that's not going to happen. He's going to let his agent handle that. So quit saying, oh, KD needs to put more pressure on. KD is too passive aggressive to make that happen. It's not going to.
Well, I think he's just trying to be nice right now and not fuck the Nets over more than he already is. Because he's already fucking them over like insane. Like, think about it. He blew his Achilles out in the finals, or like close to the finals. Then the next season, he has to sit out. He has to sit out the entire season. And Brooklyn was like, don't worry, KD. We're going to take good care of you. Let's pay you hundreds of millions of dollars, and we're just going to let you just rehab and do your own thing. Ooh. And then he comes back, plays a few games, is like, this ain't working. Just send me to Phoenix. Ugh.
COVID happened. Comes back, COVID happened. They had to go through that season. Comes back, freaking everybody and her mom gets hurt. He has to play the Bucks by himself. Comes back, Kyrie's like, I don't want to play because I don't want to have to take a shot. So, I mean, yeah, they did take good care of him. He also took good care of them by actually doing everything he could to play games, and it didn't work out. So, I mean, you can say one thing, but KD did play hard. He did play well. He played through a COVID season when he didn't have to. He didn't opt out. He still played. He played and almost took a team to a finals without Harden or Kyrie. and then Kyrie's acting a fool the next season. So, I mean, devil's advocate, KD did actually give them his all for 3 years.
I mean, I don't care. I just
he gave them his all for 3 years and said, "Hey, you know what? This isn't working out. Kyrie's some head case. James Harden bounced on me. Time to go. And you brought me Ben Simmons.
For real, dumped Ben Simmons in my lap, and now I gotta deal with that shit. That's my new running mate? No, thank you. Who would I rather play with, Booker and Paul, or Ben Simmons?
So yes, you can understand why KD probably wants out. He did give the Nets his all for 3 seasons. Well, yeah, 3 seasons.
Did you see that the Vegas changed
because of
you
COVID?
You see Vegas changed their odds?
Yeah, I sent you the picture. Now the Nets are the odds to keep them, and the Raptors are second, and we're third.
Which, was always never going to completely predict the future, but it's not a good feeling.
Nope. That's why I said, oh.
Because it was a good feeling when we had him when we had the best odds. But
I don't know. I just think it's crazy that this belief that the Nets really wanted Ayton. Like,
it's not about that.
That's what I'm saying. But it seems like that's what they're basing their odds off of.
They are, yeah. They are buying that narrative. But like either way, it does hurt us. In my opinion, the Ayton situation absolutely hurts our ability to trade for Durant. Because, like the way I was explaining it to, I think I was talking to Romp. He's an idiot. He needs a lot of explaining. I go, this is like you have a classic car parked in your driveway or your garage, and you're not using it. You're not going to use it. You're off-roading. That's how you get to work. You have to off-road. So rather than letting someone walk in the room, take your keys, and drive away for fucking free, you retain it, and then in 6 months, whatever, you can sell it. Okay? So we didn't let the car walk away for free. Now in the future, but we need it now. We can't sell that car now to help get Kevin Durant. We can't use him. It's not just do you want DA to play for you? No. Okay, well, we'll go out and use DA to get somebody you do want. Now we can't use DA to go out and get somebody that Brooklyn does want. And so that's one less bargaining chip we have. You know what I mean? We could have used DA to get something that they're more interested in, that with a better contract, because DA's contract would have fucked them up.
I'm just reading what Romp says. And Romp, the guy last year was like, yo, feed Ayton, is now saying Miles Turner would have fit much better than video game addict Ayton.
He does think that Miles Turner would fit better. He thinks that his offensive game fits better.
Okay.
And
if he's out here being a hater.
No, he really does. He really does like Miles Turner's fit. Miles Turner slaps threes. He's not like super. He's not like 40%, but he takes threes. He's not scared to shoot threes, and he hits them. And he's cheaper. He's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, a lot cheaper.
But exactly, Burner. Yeah, Brady. That Malo's just on crack, bro. Don't listen to Brady. Or sorry, don't listen to Malo.
Well, I'll just say this: we'll just have to see, man. We'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting.
I still think we have a good shot at getting KD, though, bro. I really do. I mean,
what will it take?
It will take Kevin Durant saying, I do not want to. So, did you see the whole Mike Vigil thing? The Mike
Yeah.
Vigil tweet?
Yeah,
That has to be true. Okay, you showed it to me. That has to be true. And he might have to come out and actually leak that quote again himself and say that's accurate. Or if he were to like that tweet himself, that would confirm it. Something like that. To let everyone know, I really don't want to go anywhere but Phoenix. And Brooklyn, I have no interest in coming back to play with you. And I'll sit. I'll pull a Ben Simmons. Oh, my back. And I'll practice with my cell phone in my pocket.
I don't think Katie's willing to pull that.
Romp does want you to get on Fall Guys, though.
I know, it's
And
real weird.
we find it interesting that you're not on Fall Guys ever.
I'm asleep when you guys were playing Fall Guys. You guys were up to like 5:30 in the morning every morning.
But
he wake up before work and play with you guys.
But he's playing midday. Romp's probably already on Fall Guys right now. He's addicted. He gets on at like 4 p.m. and plays all through the night.
That's just utterly ridiculous, Romp.
It's a fun game.
I know it's a fun game.
Hey, yeah, Romp got off. He was like, I'm too tired. We stayed up too late last night playing Fall Guys. And then we got a squad dub without him. I clutched it for Brady. I clutched it. Me, Brady. Who'd we have? Lordy and some random bum.
Lordy, gross.
My boy Lordy. But yeah, if you guys are in the Discord, download Fall Guys. If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord.
I think I downloaded Fall Guys already.
Hell yes. Play it on your Switch. Perfect.
I have it on. I think I have it on my Switch. I have it on my Xbox. I have it on a lot of stuff, bro.
Play it while driving to work in the morning.
Yeah, okay, because that's possible.
Swerve. Yeah.
Oh, let me just see if it's on the old Switch. Is it crossplay?
It is.
No, I mean like crossplay is in cross progression on Switch. Because
Yes,
I think I played it on
it
the
is.
PlayStation first.
It is. It's going to be your same account. It's going to be an Epic account.
All right, let's see here. Fall Guys, free download.
Let's go. Should have been there, Roy. You know?
There you go.
Let's go. Bro, we've been playing the shit out of it.
Fall Guys.
Cooking Mama for Life. Is that a game? I mean, Brady, are we ready right now? Are we going directly from this stream into a Fall Guys game? It's a small
Maybe
download
I'll get
too,
my
bro.
wife to come through.
Yes. So, you remember my boy Mingle, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Me and him and his wife and my wife play where like me and Garrett go and then our wives play and we just like go back and forth on PlayStation or whatever. Shit is so fun.
Yes, I know Fall Guys is fun. I played
My
it
wife's
when it
pretty
first
good
came out
at
during
it.
COVID.
But it's just fun to play with games, like games with friends. Like that game with friends is way more fun than just doing solos. And we've been
100%.
fort piping. All right, man. Thanks for coming through. Everybody, thank you for coming through. We gotta get to Fall Guys. All right. What up, Matthew?
We gotta get the Fall Guys.
Summer League is over. Next step, preseason.
Next step, getting Kevin Durant.
Next step, KD.
Yeah. Boys, is Fall Guys over Fort Pipe?
Technically, yes, but I've been playing a lot of Fort Pipe and Pipe
Shout
Guys.
out to Fortnite.
All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out
Pipe
with
Guys.
with me, and we got to get to Pipe Guys.
Yo, if people knew that joke, they would not laugh at that joke.
Nothing wrong with piping guys, man. We'll see you guys on the flippy flop. Suns win! Suns win! Suns win!
Phaedra, my kid's crying, but you don't know what the you're talking about.
Man, Johnson, let's go. Dunk on someone. Oh! Frank. Second free throw for Brooks. It's off! It's off!
Passes the bitch like Biombo. Biombo!
Mikhail has it! Oh, come on, baby. 4 seconds.
I didn't even know SS BBW existed.
Oh, shit!
You said both cheeks were gonna be spread.
I beat the shit out of Aaron Carter.
Cam Johnson, deep three! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
Looking for somebody.
Oh, what the fuck? What just happened? What just happened?